Namaste everyone. This is M. Srinivasu, English faculty from DUV High School, Artavippa Township. Today we are going to discuss 9th session of reading comprehension from class 9th English Unit 1 with a heading called The Snake and the Mirror. At first I would like to read the lines before we get into the explanation part of it. I got up, lit a beedi and paced up and down the room. Then another lovely thought struck me. I would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and a good medical practice. She had to be fat for a valid reason. If I made some silly mistake and needed to run away, she should not able to run after me and catch me. With such thoughts in my mind, I resumed my seat in the chair in front of the table. There were no sounds from the above. Now, getting to the topic earlier, we supposed to recollect the previous lines. He was, after finishing his meal at the restaurant, he back to the room. He heard there was a noise. That was the noise he confined later is a noise of rats, and he came in and he opened the suitcase and he said there was some dhotis and 60 rupees in his suitcase and one solitary coat also as well. And then he sat in front of the mirror on the chair at the table and he opened a book called Materia Medica, and after that he was looking into the mirror and thought of admiring his handsomeness and decided that he would shave daily and grow a thin mustache, and he wanted to look more handsome and he wanted to keep the smile on his face. Why all this? Because he confined that he was a bachelor and he was a doctor too. Further lines we see now. I got up, lit a beedi and paced up and down the room. So with such thoughts, when the doctor was there, he got up from the chair. Got. So get up is the verb one we say. Got up is representing the past action. So he got up. So I is representing about the first-handed narration. So I representing a homeopath or a doctor. So the doctor got up, lit a beedi, lit. This is the verb 2 form. So lit in the sense lighted, you can say. So this is light, lit. So even another word lighted also there. So you can also have a lighted kerosene lamp. In the earlier sessions we have seen. Now coming to this, he lit a beedi. He took a matchbox and he lit a beedi. Beedi means you might know. It is like there was a dry leaf, especially in the Telangana region, called beedi leaf, that they will roll it and then that is sold as a beedi and smokers will smoke it lighting at one end of it. So this is this. So he lit a beedi and paced up and down the room. Pace means walk in a slow way. Walk in a slow way. So pace means walk in a slow way up and down the room. That means moving one end of the room and coming down the other side. So he is moving in the room, going one other side to another side by walking little slowly. After getting up from his chair, he was sitting at the table in front of the mirror. Now coming to the further. Then another lovely thought struck me. Struck. So this is verb 1 and struck is verb 2. So striking, getting into mind. So according to him, actually strike means there is another thing also there, like a stone stuck on my head, if anyone say. So nothing but a stone maybe hit on his head. So this is another reason, but strike means getting brilliant idea in his mind in the particular line. So he said, then another lovely thought. What he said, there are so many thoughts in our mind. Some are violent, some are beautiful, and he is naming that particular thought was a lovely thought. Why did he say it is lovely? Because it may be a thought which make him feel happy. So that is how he say it's a lovely thought struck me. So nothing but God, there was a beautiful thought in his mind arose. What is that thought, let's see? That is, I would marry. So he thought himself that I am getting interested to get married. So would marry, presenting about the past narration. Already in the tenses we have added little idea. There was a historical narration, historical action, where you can say the past event would be narrated as in the present tense. However, this would also representing about the past event. Everything went on with the description of the past tense. So keep in mind, I would marry representing the past action. Already in the previous time, that time, he thought that he would marry. So this is this meaning. After whenever he was moved up and down in the room, and he was walking after lighting the bidi, and then when he was smoking, and he thought a lovely thought, that is nothing but God, he would marry. Next up, I would get married to a woman doctor. This is normally choice. Whenever you thought of getting married, you will be thinking whom to get married to. So he was had a clear idea regarding whom to get married, and he thought himself that he wanted to get married to a woman doctor. Why did he go for woman doctor? He is basically a doctor, and if he get married to a woman doctor, both the people of same profession, they will understand each other well. So that generally it is a normal belief that people in the same profession can adjust better because they understand each other in their work perspective also. So this is that he is decided, he thought in his mind that he wanted to marry, and he wanted to get married to a woman doctor. And especially he is adding another one who had plenty of money and a good medical practice. There are two qualities he wanted to say for the woman doctor whom he selected to get married or whom he wanted to get married. So that particular woman doctor should have a plenty of money. This is a common aspiration of many bachelors. If they are getting ready to marry and their fiancé would be ready with the bags of money so that they will be settled in their life. For many people, not all the people. I could say some people appropriately, but not all the people expect the woman money or getting money, and with that money they don't want to lead the life. There are some people with different thoughts. Leave. So according to the doctor in the lesson, that he wanted to marry a woman doctor, and woman doctor because as we already discussed, she is a doctor, so he is also a doctor. So that the same profession and a better understanding. Here he is adding another two. She should have a plenty of money. She must be rich, no doubt in it. And she should have a good medical practice. This is another additional wish. For example, if she had a money and money can be spent after some years, there should not be a question. So, if she had a good medical practice and she is keep on, she is doing on, if she continued very good practice and patients get attracted to, and she is maybe giving good service to the patients, thus she can earn money endlessly till her service complete. So she should have a good medical practice too. That is what another wish added by the doctor. So one thing is he wanted to marry a woman doctor, no doubt, and she should have plenty of money. And the second one, she should have a good medical practice. So she must be very busy with the number of patients treating. Then automatically money comes to their accounts. So that is this. Next, she had to be fat for a valid reason. and he is expecting that particular woman doctor who had plenty of money and should have a good medical practice should be very, very fat according to his wish. Some people, according to their taste and interest, some people like very thin personalities, some people like there is a little bit of fatty personalities. There is something like that. He wanted to marry a woman doctor, should have a plenty of money, and she should have a good medical practice. Besides, she had to be very, very fat woman. This is not linked for other reasons, but he wanted to tell some separate reason for this. That is, she had to be very fat for what? For a valid reason. Valid means notable, identified reason, or a reason that can be considered. That means that if I made some silly mistake and needed to run away, she should not be able to run after me and catch me. So what is his intention is? Normally, women get, for example, if they get married, and wife always they shouts at their husbands. In normal cases, you take this also as a point. For example, if he made some mistake, and she wanted to run after him and catch him, and wanted to give one or two blows, for example. At that time, if he ran, she should not able to run after him. That means, being very, very fat woman, she could not be very convenient to run after this thin man who is running like a sprinter according to his wish. So, she should be very fat. Why did she wanted to be very fat according to him? If he made some silly mistakes, that means mistakes are common. Anyone commit a mistake. If he also committed a mistake, silly mistake means which is not that such serious one. Some uncalled you say is unimportant. Like silly one cannot be counted, cannot be considered. So such a mistake, if he commits and she happened to run after him, that time she should not able to run after him and should catch him and should give one or two blows. So that is what the idea that the doctor had. So when the doctor was walking in the room like a BD, and he thought that he would marry a woman doctor, and that particular doctor should have plenty of money and should have very, very good medical practice. And besides, she must be very fat. Why did he say she must be very fat? Because if any mistake that he committed, she should not run after him and catch him. So that is why. And lastly, with such thoughts in my mind, I resumed my seat in the chair in front of the table. So we had different kinds of thoughts. In the previous reading session also we have seen he wanted to shave daily, he wanted to grow a thin mustache, and he wanted to keep an attractive smile. Now he wanted to marry a woman doctor, he wanted to marry a woman doctor who had plenty of money and should have a very good medical practice. Besides, she should be very fat so that she cannot run after him and catch him. So with all these thoughts, he back again to his chair and table, and he resumed his seat. Resumed means again he sat on his seat in the chair in front of the table. Earlier sessions we have seen how is the setup. If we can see the textbook also, we identify the doctor was sitting in front of the mirror at the table on the chair. So he wanted to do the same. So he sat on the chair. He sat on the chair that is at the table, and almost he is now facing the mirror. So he sat in front of the mirror on the chair at the table. Now, there were no sounds from the above. This is one more. Earlier in the opening lines, when he opened the door, then there was a noise coming there. And later he confined that is the noise of the rats. I and rats were sharing the room, he said. So such that particular sounds now he mean. So suddenly there was no sound coming from the above. Maybe something wrong or something good. We don't know. So till we move to the further lines, we don't know reason for no sound from the above. So the sound made by the rats earlier we have already seen. So there was no sound from the above. He was very confined. Now he was in front of the mirror at the table on the chair, looking at him and observed that there was no sound from the above. Clear? So once again you read this particular lines more thoroughly, and today we have seen that he was dreaming about getting married. In the opening lines, he got up and lit a bidi and paced moved up and down the road, and he had a very lovely thought that he wanted to marry. He wanted to marry a very fat and woman doctor, and that woman doctor must be very fat, should have plenty of money and good medical practice. And what is the reason that she must be very fat? He said that if any mistake he committed, she should not run after him and catch him. And the last, which such thoughts, he sat again on the chair in front of the mirror, and he observed there was no sounds from the above that was made by the rats observed by him now. So today that's all for, and you read these lines more thoroughly, my dear children, and you practice 2 pages of your Kaksha handwriting daily to make your handwriting more perfect and excellent. And we'll meet in the next session. Keep reading these lines till you understand better. Thank you very much, children. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.